Hello everyone, thank you for joining today on this channel. This is the Church of Glad Tiding, and today I'm going to talk about our front of house mix setup, audio setup or sound setup, however you want to call it. I just want to show you how and what we are using in our setup. So at the heart of the mix, at the heart of the system, we have our L&N Heath D-Live S5000 setup here with a DM64 mix rack. This particular surface is capable of handling 128 channel, but we are only using 64 channel because we have a DM64 one mix rack which has a 64 input. And along with that, the whole system is also running on Dante for our live stream mix or our multi-track that we run from stage, which gives us good versatility in terms of I/O and how we route that in a different place in the house. So along with the core setup, we are running Waves, and we are running Waves Extreme Server on it. Again, 64 I/O for Waves. We can mix however we want to mix, and this gives us additional capability of designing our sound in the house. And trust me, if you have Waves running, I know it makes your setup a little bit more complicated, but the results are amazing. So as I mentioned, we are running 64 I/O Dante card on our system that gives us capacity to record everything lossless quality on our system for multi-track recording, for later use mix, however you want to use that. And we are recording our 64 channel on Logic, as well as 64 channel goes out for our live stream mix as well. So for our live stream mix, we have a mix A and B going out of this desk or this station for our live stream. We have a separate room where we mix our live stream audio, which I'm going to show you another video. But on some weekends, if we are not using our broadcast room or live stream audio mix room, we can run our mix straight from the board. And to do that, we have a small mixer here that does A and B. And basically, it gives us an extra layer of safety. If something goes wrong on the system down in the live stream room, we can quickly switch our whole system or whole audio that is going on live stream straight from the mixer instead of live stream room. For our talkback system here, we have a mic here and as well as a trusted Galaxy Audio speaker. Basically, a front of house engineer, whoever is mixing sound, they can talk to everyone in the band in their in-ear mix, and at the same time, whoever is running our MD mic or talkback mic, they can talk back here. That eliminates the problem when during the worship or maybe we are setting up, if they need to communicate something here on the desk, they're not screaming or waving hands, hey, listen, they can quickly go back to their talkback mic and communicate. The same setup is also connected with our live stream setup down there. So all three places, our stage, our mix position, and also our live stream room, they all three places can communicate to each other. All right, coming down on this stage, we are running L&N Heath ME1 personal monitor system. This monitor system can handle 40 channel, and you can mix those 40 channel to your taste and create your personal mix. You can save those mix, you can create bus, you can create groups, you can EQ them. This is really versatile, really great way to create your own mix. Some station does not have wireless packs, but for those who using wireless packs, we are using Shure in-ear monitors for our wireless packs. But stations like our keyboard station, our guitar station, or bass or our drum station, they don't need wireless packs, so they are running wired MEs, but they all using L&N Heath ME1 to create their own mix. So let's talk about the mics that we use, especially for singing. We are using a Shure ULXT system with a Shure KSM9 capsule on it, and this is, I think, hands down one of the best wireless mic system. Zero problem so far. We've been using it in and out every week and zero problem. We used to have a Sennheiser wireless mic system with some Neumann capsule on it, and that system used to give us a lot of problem. But when we moved on Shure system, we never had any problem, signal dropping or any interference. And as I said earlier, we are using Shure wireless body packs for our in-ears. This is our small station here. The charging decks are here. Other mics and setups, anything extra that we have, we always store in here. Our entire worship team use iPads. We use Planning Center for our team collaboration or coordination, songs, setting up the songs set list for the weekend. And everyone has their account on Planning Center. So when they come here, they log into their account for the songs, chords, or for all the other information that they need for the service. All right, on the side of the stage, we have our main rack where all our transmitter and receivers are installed. Coming from the top, we have a Furman, and then this is our Nova Star for our LED wall unit. And then down here, we have a ULXT 4Q. It's a 4-channel receiver unit in single unit space. You can buy it in 1, 2, or 4 receiver configuration. Down here we have our RF venue, which is a receiver for our in-ear body packs. We have installed it because we are running a lot of wireless mics and other stuff, video, wireless signals and all that to kill the interference. This is the best solution. Check out RF venue products. Down here we have our Allen & Heath ME personal mix hub. This is the brain for all the MEs that are running. Now, this one comes in a 10-channel configuration, and all these CAT that goes out of this unit are PoE, power over Ethernet, so you do not need adapter. Just hook your Ethernet and your monitor station will be powered up. But for whatever reason, if you need more than 10, you can always daisy chain from the mix station itself, but daisy chain mix station will not be PoE. You have to have an adapter to power it up. This is a really powerful setup for your in-ear mixes. Down here we have the core, the heart of our Allen & Heath, which is our mix rack DM64. With this kind of setup, when you come to D-Live, or if you go to Digico or Midas or Yamaha Rivage and all those high-end mixing consoles, you would always have this 2 setup running. One is called Surface and other is called Mix Rack or Brain for the whole setup. So all the processing for the mixing happens right here in this mix rack. There's nothing happening up there in the Surface. That is just a control surface to control the rack. Everything, your in and outs, your processing is happening right here in this mix rack. So this is our keyboard station. Again, we have our Allen & Heath ME personal monitor system. We are running KSM 105 for the lead vocal, whoever is leading worship while they're playing piano. For the keyboard, we have Montage 8 from Yamaha. This is a really amazing keyboard. The good thing about this particular keyboard, you can use your main stage sound or your external MIDI or VST plugins, anything that you want to use, and you do not need to have an additional audio interface to run your sound. Basically, you just connect your computer to Montage and your Montage becomes an audio interface. In that way, you can either choose your computer sound or you can choose your local sound from Montage, and all of it goes through one channel, your left and right, to your main mix, which is a pretty handy feature. So we have for drums, it's a Blackbird drum kit. For the mics, we are using Audix mics. On the floor, we are using Audix D6. On the kick, we are also using Audix D6. Also, there's another mic which is inside the kick. It's a Shure Beta 91. And on the first tom, we are using Audix D4. On the snare, we're using a trusted SM57, top and bottom. And for overhead, we have AKG XL414. This is what the setup we have. For cymbals, we have all heartbeat cymbals, and these are amazing cymbals, but one of the complaints that we have that they break so easily, and we've been replacing them quite often. Yeah. So all the outputs of our drum mics goes into our DX box, which is an additional Allen Heath 16 channel IO box, which gives us an additional 16 channel on top of 64 channel that we have in our mix rack. So a total of 80 channel input that we have. We have an additional DX box if we need to place it somewhere else on this stage, or if we have a play going on, or additional inputs if we need, which gives us an additional of 16 input. So a total of 96 inputs we can have through this whole system, which is a lot, but it gives you flexibility. You don't have to use all 96, but having these 16 channel and another 16 channel of 2 DX boxes gives you flexibility. So if you have to move and do something else in the sanctuary, all you have to do, connect these DX boxes with your CAT cable to the main mix rack, and you have your 16 channel going to your mix racks coming in your surface out there. For our drum throne, we have butt kicker installed in that, and this is really an amazing piece of gear because you can send your kick into the butt kicker or your bass in this butt kicker, and it'll give you those low end rumble, frequencies. And again, there's no sound coming out of it, but it'll give you those vibration and make you feel that low end, which you might miss out through your in-ears. And yeah, this is amazing. So for our multi-track or backing track, we are using Playback app to run our clicks, our multi-tracks, and this is really a handy app that does not require extensive knowledge of software or programming. If you're coming from Ableton side of it, if you have experience to create your sessions, all your multi-track, your backing tracks, you know how much of a trouble it can be at times. But multi-track, which is running on Playback app, it's really handy and is a user-friendly, volunteer-friendly. Anybody can create session on it. All of our channels that is coming out of our multi-track is going again through Dante, through single CAT cable, and as I said, our system is also Dante equipped. We can pull these 16 channel that we are taking out of our Playback multi-track app. It goes straight to our mixer, so we don't need to hardwire anything. It's just running everything on CAT cables. For our front of house speaker system, we have EAW. These are like 7 boxes hanging up there to cover the whole sanctuary. They're pretty loud, and they're bi-amp. It has a high, mid, and low. But apart from that, we have our subs here, which is not EAW. It's a RCF subs. It's 18-inch dual sub in a box. So we have 4 boxes, 2 boxes on each side. Apart from that, we have our front fills, which is again EAW. And that's our speaker setup. Back in the room where all the amps are, we are running everything on QSC amps. So for our audience mic, we are running SE2200. It's not a high-end expensive mic. Usually when we have our conference, we switch them with our AKG 414XL, a pair of those. And those are amazing for crowd mics, but when we are on a regular weekend, we use this one. Apart from that, we have another pair running. It's called Synco D2. Those are a knockoff of Sennheiser MKH416. But if you don't have a budget of $1,000 for each of Sennheiser MKH416, you can always go for Synco D2. And trust me, I have tried it, and you would not find difference which one is which. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this kind of content, do consider subscribing to the channel because it helps, and I'll see you in the next one.